The Democratic Party's brutal war on women. Get this to the Trump campaign. Get this to all social media outlets, YouTubers, and the rest of the media. Turn the Democratic Party's biggest voting bloc into their biggest adversary. There's no reason Democrats should be getting women's votes. The Democrats are the party aligned with the Islamists and the Palestinians, where women have less rights than dogs have in the U.S., the West, and Israel. In addition to that, the Islamists are the ones who slaughter gays and LGBT. The Arab world is the home of the Arab slave trade. 300,000 black slaves went to all of North America. Meantime, 28 million black slaves went to the Arab world. All the men castrated on the way there. That's why there's so few blacks in the Arab world today. Over 93 times the number of black slaves who went to all of North America combined. Secondly, the Democratic Party is the party aligned with Hollywood, where women are nothing but sluts and skanks to hook up with on screen, where violence towards women and men and children and animals is off the scale. And as we all know on screen, all problems are solved with a gun. The Democratic Party is the party that believes biological men can destroy women's sports, physically injuring them, if not killing them, which will happen at some point in the near future, crushing and destroying little girls' dreams. See what I'm doing? I'm prying their leadership away from their base. That's what every sentence should be done. It's called offense. When you're explaining in politics, you're dead. You're losing. Everything is about prying Democratic Party leaders away from their voters. The Democratic Party is also the one that has destroyed women's chances of getting married and being taken care of. Remember those ugly comments by the left-wing feminists? A woman needs a man like a fish needs a bicycle? That's disgusting. Now look what's happened. A woman's peak in the dating world is between 18 and 22. And these feminists said, oh no, get yourself a career. You don't need a man. Well, guess what? I don't care who you are. At some point, doesn't matter how successful you are, your career will chew you up and spit you out. At some age, you're just not physically going to be able to do the job anymore. Now these women are in such an awful spot that by the year 2030, 45% of all women will find themselves between the ages of 25 and 45 will find themselves single and childless. Who's going to be there to take care of them when they're older? Nobody. Are they planning on moving into a friend's basement? Because they certainly aren't going to be able to afford a nursing home. Those things are so damn expensive. Let me tell you how bad it gets when you get to the age of like 80 plus. I just lost a relative in her 80s. You know what she told me before she died? That at her age, walking across the room is exhausting. What's going to happen to these poor women? See how they are victims of the leftists? That's who you talk. You don't talk about single childless cat lady. You talk about how the Democratic Party turned these poor women into childless cat ladies. Make these women the victims. That's how it's done. If I were you, I would pass this video on far and wide. Get it to the Trump campaign, because you're now taking the Democrats' biggest voting bloc and you are wrapping it around their head. There is zero reason Democrats should be getting women's votes. Good luck. I'm here to assist you every step of the way if you need it. Feel free to write me in the comment section.